Here's a wild fact about coffee in space. Imagine floating around in zero gravity, ready to sip your favorite brew. But there's a twist. Pouring liquids just doesn't work. That's why astronauts have been relying on straws to drink their coffee. NASA spent years developing a special cup designed to let astronauts sip like they do on Earth. This wasn't just for fun. Comfort in space is super important for maintaining morale and focus during missions. The innovative cup features a unique design that keeps liquids from spilling, even in the weightlessness of space. It also gives astronauts the chance to enjoy their drink without battling with straws all the time. Just picture astronauts floating in the International Space Station, savoring their coffee while gazing at Earth below. Isn't it fascinating how solving simple problems can lead to amazing innovations in space exploration? This might surprise you. Your body has iron for nails. Did you know that the human body contains enough iron to create a 3-inch nail? This metal is crucial, not just for making nails, but for carrying oxygen in your blood. Iron is a key component of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that picks up oxygen in the lungs and delivers it to tissues throughout your body. When you don't get enough iron, your body struggles to perform these vital functions, leading to feelings of weakness and fatigue. You might experience low energy, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. All of this shows just how important iron is for maintaining your health. To keep your iron levels in check, it's essential to include iron-rich foods in your diet, like red meat, beans, and leafy greens. Are you getting enough iron to keep your energy up? Here's a wild fact about Ireland's population decline. Did you know that Ireland's population has never fully bounced back since the Great Potato Famine started in 1845? Back then, the island boasted a booming population of around 8.5 to 9 million people. Sadly, the famine decimated this number, leading to mass starvation, disease, and emigration. Today, Ireland's population sits at approximately 4.85 million, showing just how devastating that period was. Families fled to countries like America in hopes of a better life, while many that remained faced incredibly tough times. The impacts of the famine are still felt today and have shaped much of Ireland's history and culture. This loss isn't just a number, it represents countless stories, dreams, and lives interrupted or lost. So what lessons can we learn from such a profound event in history? Have you ever wondered why we still use QWERTY? The QWERTY keyboard layout, created in the 19th century, was a clever solution to a pesky problem: typewriter jams. Back then, when typists typed too quickly, the letters on the keyboard would clash, causing the typewriter to malfunction. To avoid this, the designer Christopher Latham Scholes deliberately spaced out commonly used letter pairs, ensuring smoother operation. Even though modern computers and keyboards don't have this issue, the QWERTY layout has stuck around. It's fascinating to think that a design meant to fix a mechanical problem is still our go-to choice today. Many have created alternative keyboard layouts, like Dvorak, which some argue are more efficient. But QWERTY's widespread use and the familiarity it offers have made it hard to replace. So next time you sit down to type, remember that you're using a piece of history. Hard to believe, but Pringles designer lives on. Frederick Bauer was the creative genius behind the iconic Pringles can, a packaging innovation that changed how we enjoy potato chips forever. Before his design, chips often crumbled in bags, but his cylindrical can kept them intact and fresh. This clever approach not only made snacking easier, but also transformed the market, leading to the widespread popularity of Pringles. After Bauer passed away, he left behind a unique legacy. His family honored his love for his creation by placing his ashes in a Pringles can. This touching tribute highlights how much the design meant to him and the lasting impact it has had on snacking culture. Today, every time someone pops open a can of Pringles, they unknowingly celebrate Bauer's creativity and passion. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can leave such a lasting mark on our everyday lives? Here's a wild fact about animal group names. The English language features some truly unusual and poetic collective nouns for different animal groups. For example, did you know that a gathering of parrots is called a pandemonium? It's a fitting name for these colorful, chatty birds. Similarly, when buffalo come together, they create an obstinacy, showcasing their strong and stubborn nature. Then there's the rhinoceros, which forms a crash when it gathers with others, hinting at their massive power. And let's not forget crows. When they meet, it's referred to as a murder, a name that sparks curiosity and a hint of mystery. On a lighter note, a group of larks is amusingly called an exaltation, capturing their joyful song. These creative names often reflect the unique characteristics or behaviors of the animals, adding a fun twist to our language and showcasing the beauty of English. Hard to believe, but Norway's fjords will amaze you. These stunning natural wonders exemplify the beauty of Earth, most notably through the legendary Sonafjord. This incredible fjord stretches an impressive 124 miles, making it the longest in the world. Picture yourself navigating its crystal-clear, azure waters, while marveling at the towering cliffs that rise dramatically on either side. The fjord serves as a stunning backdrop for a variety of outdoor activities. You can kayak through serene waters, exploring hidden inlets, or embark on breathtaking hikes that lead to elevated vantage points, revealing awe-inspiring views. Moreover, the rich biodiversity within these fjords captures the interest of wildlife enthusiasts, as seals, porpoises, and numerous bird species call this spectacular landscape home. Small, picturesque villages dot the fjord's edges, offering a glimpse into local culture and traditions. Each season presents a different charm, from snow-capped peaks in winter to lush, green valleys in summer. With so much to explore, it's no wonder that millions flock to Norway every year to experience its breathtaking fjords firsthand. Let's uncover the truth about pineapples and wealth. Imagine biting into a sweet, juicy pineapple, but now consider its history as a symbol of affluence in the 1700s. Back then, these tropical fruits were a true luxury, primarily because their cultivation and transport across rough seas posed significant challenges. A single pineapple could cost as much as $8,000 today, making it a coveted item among Europe's elite. The affluent didn't just eat them, they would rent pineapples to impress guests at extravagant parties, treating the fruit as a lavish centerpiece that showcased their social standing. Picture a grand dinner where the highlight is a stunningly presented pineapple, admired more for its rarity than for its taste. This enchanting fruit even permeated art and architecture, with depictions that represented hospitality and wealth. However, as horticultural techniques advanced and shipping logistics improved, pineapples transitioned from a rare luxury to a delightful staple in kitchens worldwide. Today, we enjoy this tropical treasure without the extravagant expense, but it's captivating to remember how pineapples once epitomized glamour and exclusivity. What hidden secrets do Easter Island heads hold? In 2010, archaeologists made a shocking discovery that changed our understanding of these iconic stone figures. Known as moai, the famous heads of Easter Island were long believed to be just that, heads. However, researchers uncovered that two of these massive monoliths actually have bodies buried beneath the soil. This revelation challenges the traditional view and suggests the moai were designed to honor ancestors, with their complete forms symbolizing power and connection to the spiritual world. By examining the buried torsos, scientists can learn more about their construction techniques and the cultural significance behind them. The findings also raise questions about the ancient Rapa Nui people and how they viewed their lineage. Could there be more secrets lurking just beneath the surface of Easter Island? Exploring these mysteries might help us learn more about this fascinating civilization. This might surprise you. Blasco's lines reveal our hidden beauty. These invisible patterns on our bodies are not just random. They hold clues about our development. Named after the German dermatologist Alfred Blaschko, these lines trace the paths our skin cells take as they grow and divide. While you might never notice them in everyday life, they can become visible under special conditions, like ultraviolet UV light. Each person's Blaschko lines are unique, much like fingerprints, highlighting the incredible complexity of human biology. Imagine seeing these fascinating patterns when summoned by the right light. Their existence adds an intriguing layer to our understanding of how bodies develop and change over time. So next time you enjoy a day in the sun, think about the hidden maps of your body that connect you to your own unique story. Did you know pigs can't be named Napoleon in France? This quirky law actually stems from a historical respect for the famed leader, Napoleon Bonaparte. Passed in 1804, the act prohibits naming a pig after him, a gesture that underscores how seriously the French regard their national history. The reasoning behind this unique regulation ties into Napoleon's legacy and the pride associated with his leadership. Naming a pig Napoleon might be seen as an insult, which the French lawmakers sought to prevent to honor his contributions to the country. While it might sound a bit strange to some, it reflects the quirky nature of laws around the world. Not only does this fun fact show how culture can influence legislation, but it also provides insight into the French mindset, where historical figures are revered and respected in modern society. So, if you're thinking of getting a pet pig in France, it's best to stay away from that particular name. After all, who wants to ruffle some feathers, or in this case, some fur? You won't believe how tech helps paddle sports. The Babolat Play paddle sensor, once called Paddle Play, brings a new level of insight to paddle racket players. This cutting-edge gadget measures both speed and spin on your shots, providing essential data tailored to elevate your game. Imagine hitting a powerful serve and immediately knowing how fast it was or how much spin you put on it. By using this technology, players can analyze their techniques in real time, pinpointing areas for improvement that can make all the difference in a match. Whether you're a beginner trying to learn the ropes or a seasoned pro looking for that competitive edge, the Babolat sensor transforms ordinary practice into an effective training session. With data-driven insights, you can refine your swing and boost your performance on the court. Are you ready to take your paddle game to the next level? You might be surprised by the power of connection. Personal relationships shape our lives more than we often realize. When relatives come to visit, it can spark a whirlwind of emotions, from joy and excitement to nostalgia and even sadness. These interactions highlight the importance of maintaining close ties with family, as they can provide support during tough times. Emotional states are deeply intertwined with social interactions. When we connect with others, we often feel happier and more grounded. Think about how a simple phone call or a family dinner can instantly lift your spirits, reminding you that you're not alone in the world. In today's fast-paced life, taking time to nurture these relationships is crucial. Whether it's sharing laughter, stories from the past, or just being present for one another, these moments foster a sense of belonging that many people crave. So the next time you're with family or friends, remember the incredible impact these connections can have on your emotional well-being. How do you nurture your personal relationships? Are mustaches the secret to soldier strength? From 1860 to 1916, British soldiers had a rather unique rule. They had to grow and maintain mustaches. That's right. The military believed that facial hair offered some protection against the harsh, cold conditions on the battlefield, acting as a natural shield for the face. Imagine being in a freezing trench and your mustache is there to help keep you warm. Not only were these soldiers required to sport impressive facial hair, but disciplinary actions awaited those who dared to remove their mustaches. Yes, some faced imprisonment for such an offense. This quirky tradition reflected the military's view that a strong mustache symbolized bravery and toughness. It was about displaying not just a physical appearance, but also a sense of identity and pride among the troops. So the next time you see a well-groomed mustache, think of those brave soldiers and their unforgettable style. You might be surprised by France's island ownership. Despite the end of traditional colonial rule, France still owns several islands scattered across the Caribbean, Indian Ocean, and Pacific. These territories, like Guadeloupe and Réunion, serve not only as beautiful vacation spots, but also as reminders of France's historical reach. On the flip side, Britain governs 14 overseas territories, such as Bermuda and the Falkland Islands, creating a modern landscape that reflects colonial legacies. This ongoing governance raises questions about sovereignty and identity for the people living on these islands. Are they British or French citizens? How do they view their place in the world today? As we explore these territories, we uncover stories and cultures shaped by both charm and challenges, showing that the effects of colonialism are far from over. What does this mean for the future of these islands? Did you know about the famous lunch photo? The iconic 1932 photograph, Lunch Atop a Skyscraper, captures a group of brave workers casually enjoying their lunch while perched high above New York City. While many mistakenly believe this photograph was taken at the Empire State Building, it was actually shot on the RCA building, known today as the GE building at Rockefeller Center. This stunning image has become a symbol of the daring spirit of American workers during the Great Depression. Taken by Charles C. Ebbets, it showcases 11 men seated on a steel beam, seemingly unfazed by the dizzying heights in the bustling city below. Their relaxed poses and camaraderie tell a powerful story of resilience and hard work. It's remarkable to think how just a snapshot can evoke such courage and determination. This photograph not only gives us a glimpse into the past, but also serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by many for progress during tough economic times. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to join those workers on that beam? Believe it or not, Alcatraz escapees swam to safety. On December 16, 1962, John Paul Scott made history as the only verified inmate to swim from Alcatraz to the mainland. After an audacious escape from the infamous prison, Scott navigated frigid waters and fierce currents to reach Fort Point, located beneath the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. The daring swim took immense courage and resilience, but when authorities finally found him, he was hypothermic and utterly exhausted. His thrilling escape was short-lived as he was promptly returned to Alcatraz, but his story remains a fascinating part of the prison's legacy. This event has sparked endless intrigue, leading many to explore the broader mysteries of Alcatraz and its notorious reputation for being escape-proof. How did he manage such a feat against all odds? Here's what actually happens when you smell something. The olfactory bulb, a vital part of our brain's smell system, is tucked close to the amygdala and hippocampus. These nearby regions play crucial roles in our emotions and memories. This closeness helps explain why a whiff of freshly baked cookies or a specific perfume can bring back vivid memories from childhood or stir deep feelings. When you inhale a scent, signals travel from the olfactory bulb to these emotional centers, sparking memories and emotions almost instantly. It's as if your nose is a time machine, whisking you back to moments you thought you had forgotten. This unique connection between smell, emotion, and memory highlights how powerful our senses can be, making even the simplest scents carry profound meaning in our lives. Prepare to be amazed by the Fab Five's impact. This iconic group, made up of Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Jimmy King, and Ray Jackson, revolutionized college basketball in the early 1990s. Known for their distinctive style both on and off the court, they introduced a swagger and confidence that transformed the culture of the game. Sporting baggy shorts and black socks, they became a fashion statement, inspiring young athletes everywhere to express themselves through their style. But it wasn't just their looks that caught attention. Their incredible skills and teamwork led the University of Michigan to the NCAA Finals in 1992 and 1993, making them household names. The Fab Five challenged the norms of their time, bringing a fresh perspective to basketball that resonated with fans and players alike. Their legacy continues to influence today's players and the overall culture of sports. How did they change the game forever? Believe it or not, London leads in millionaires. This vibrant city boasts the highest number of millionaires in the world, making it a financial powerhouse. With its bustling business scene, cultural diversity, and historical richness, London is more than just an attractive destination. It's also a hub for wealth. People from various backgrounds flock to London, drawn by opportunities in finance, technology, and international trade. In contrast, Beijing holds the title for the most billionaires, a testament to China's rapid economic growth and the rise of its elite class. Interestingly, Beijing has surpassed New York City in this regard, showcasing how the global economic landscape is shifting. While many might think of New York as the ultimate financial capital, it now trails behind both London in terms of millionaires and Beijing for billionaires. This dynamic financial competition between cities not only highlights the disparity in wealth, but also reflects changing economic tides around the globe. What does this mean for the future of global finance and urban development? Did you know Hinduism is the oldest religion alive? With a rich history spanning over 4,000 years, Hinduism originated in India and continues to thrive today. It's fascinating how its teachings, based on ancient texts known as the Vedas, focus on deep spirituality. These ideas have not only shaped the lives of millions, but have also influenced many other religions around the globe. For instance, concepts like karma, which explains that our actions have consequences, and reincarnation, the belief in rebirth, stem from Hindu philosophy. Moreover, practices such as meditation play a crucial role in spiritual growth and mental well-being. This blend of belief and practice highlights Hinduism's enduring relevance in the modern world. Whether you're familiar with its teachings or just learning about it, understanding Hinduism opens up a doorway to a profound exploration of life's mysteries. Isn't it amazing how such an ancient faith still resonates with so many people today? Here's something incredible about royal family influence. While only a small fraction of the royal family takes on significant political roles, many of its members are powerful players in the business world. They have substantial interests in essential sectors like oil, real estate, and banking. This means that even if they do not participate directly in governance, their business dealings can shape economies and forge important connections. For instance, royal family members often invest in real estate ventures, which can spark local development and job creation. Moreover, their ties to the oil industry can influence energy policies. With wealth that can sometimes outstrip entire countries' budgets, their decisions can have far-reaching consequences, not just within their nations, but across the globe. So while you may not see them making laws, their impact is undeniably significant. What do you think about their dual roles? Here's something incredible about internet users. Nearly 5 billion people around the globe tap into the internet, which is an astonishing figure that showcases the web's massive reach. Imagine this: more than half of the world's population uses the internet daily for various activities, from social media and online shopping to education and entertainment. This digital landscape fosters connections across cultures and continents, allowing friends and families to stay in touch despite distance. Furthermore, it empowers individuals to access vast amounts of information instantly, promoting learning and growth. As technology continues to evolve, the number of internet users is likely to increase even further, impacting industries and shaping the future. Have you ever thought about how your life would change without the internet? It plays a vital role in our everyday lives, connecting us in ways we never thought possible. Hard to believe, but 823 words in one sentence? That's exactly what you find in Victor Hugo's captivating novel, Les Miserables. This lengthy sentence showcases Hugo's extraordinary writing style, which is filled with rich descriptions and intricately woven thoughts. Instead of breaking ideas into shorter, punchy sentences, Hugo stretches them out, inviting readers to immerse themselves in the unfolding drama. His ability to craft such elaborate sentences not only highlights his complexity as a writer, but also reflects the emotional depth of his characters and plot. Readers can feel the tension and beauty as they navigate through layers of meaning, almost like a roller coaster that twists and turns unexpectedly. This unique narrative approach makes Les Miserables stand out in literature, capturing the essence of Hugo's genius. Are you ready to dive into the depths of Hugo's world? Hard to believe, but Earth is unique for life. Our planet stands out as the only known place in the universe that hosts living organisms. Scientists estimate that there are approximately 8.7 million different species thriving on Earth, ranging from tiny bacteria to towering trees. Yet only around 1.9 million species have been formally identified so far. This incredible diversity includes mammals like elephants and whales, colorful birds, numerous fish species swimming in oceans, and the fascinating world of invertebrates such as jellyfish and insects. Additionally, Earth is home to a wide variety of plants and fungi, each playing a crucial role in their ecosystems. While we continue to explore and discover new species every year, The mysteries of our planet remind us of how special and extraordinary Earth truly is. What other wonders do you think are still waiting to be found? Prepare to be amazed by your hair growth. Did you know that over an average human lifetime, a person grows approximately 590 miles of hair? That's roughly the distance from New York to Los Angeles. This incredible growth shows how our hair continuously accumulates every day, even if we don't consciously notice it. On average, a single strand of hair grows about half an inch each month. With 100,000 to 150,000 strands on our heads, it adds up quickly. The rate can change based on factors like age, genetics, and health. Imagine how that adds up over decades, more than just a few strands. Plus, hair growth can symbolize our body's resilience and adaptability. Each strand goes through cycles of growth, rest, and shedding, making hair more than just a fashion statement. It tells a story of our journey through life. So next time you find a hair on your pillow, think about that impressive distance and the unique growth journey it represents. Isn't it amazing how something so ordinary can be so extraordinary? Bali monkeys are crafty thieves. These clever little creatures have developed a knack for swiping cameras and cell phones from unsuspecting tourists. It's not just mischief. The monkeys have created a unique form of wild bartering. When they snatch your belongings, they often don't just scamper away, but instead hold on to them until you offer them a tasty snack in return. Imagine standing there feeling bewildered as a monkey casually dangles your phone, waiting for you to present a treat. This amusing behavior has become a popular highlight for visitors, who often share stories and photos of their encounters. But be careful. While their antics are entertaining, it's important to respect these animals and their habitat. Feeding them too much or too frequently can lead to dependence on humans. So the next time you're in Bali, keep your belongings close and your snacks ready. Who knows what might happen? Did you know phones outnumber sanitation facilities? It's surprising, but more people across the globe own mobile phones than have access to basic toilets. About 6 billion people enjoy the convenience of mobile phones, while only 4.5 billion have proper sanitation facilities. This stark difference highlights a massive global issue. While technology rapidly advances, many still lack essential hygiene resources. In developing countries, mobile phones often serve as lifelines, connecting users to vital information and services. Yet the lack of clean and safe sanitation poses serious health risks. Imagine using your phone for everything from social media to banking, but without a safe place to go to the bathroom. This reality shows that while we celebrate technological advancements, we must also focus on ensuring everyone has access to the fundamental services that promote health and dignity. How can we bridge this gap? Is it really true that Xiwan 407b has giant rings? This incredible exoplanet boasts a ring system that is a whopping 200 times larger than Saturn's. Imagine a collection of dazzling rings that would not only exceed those of Saturn, but also outshine our moon if they were in our own sky. J11407b, located about 420 light-years away in the constellation Centaurus, was discovered in 2012, and it has fascinated astronomers ever since. The sheer size and brightness of these rings suggests they are composed of a vast amount of material, like ice and rock, swirling around the planet. Some researchers believe that these rings might be the result of moons breaking apart due to tidal forces, creating a stunning cosmic display. Just think about it. What would it look like to gaze at such immense rings from J107b's surface? Nature's wonders continue to surprise us in the universe. Have you ever wondered why Mount Washington is so deadly? This mountain, although not the tallest, holds the grim title for having more deaths per vertical foot than any other mountain in the world. Its extreme weather conditions make it a formidable challenge for even experienced hikers. Mount Washington can experience sudden and severe weather changes, with winds reaching over 200 miles per hour, snowstorms striking unexpectedly, and temperatures plummeting to life-threatening levels in a matter of hours. These harsh conditions create an environment where even the most prepared climbers can find themselves in serious danger. Despite its stunning beauty and popularity, the mountain frequently ranks among the 10 deadliest mountains globally. With its rugged terrain and unpredictable weather, Mount Washington is a reminder of nature's power and the importance of being prepared for an adventure. Are you ready to respect its might? Prepare to be amazed by Obama's White House beer. In 2011, President Barack Obama made history as the first sitting U.S. president to brew beer in the White House. What's even cooler is that he created a honey ale using honey harvested from the garden that he and his family tended. This unique blend of governance and personal hobbies not only showcased Obama's love for both cooking and gardening, but also highlighted the importance of healthy, local ingredients. The brewing process was a fun project that reflected a more relatable side of the presidency, demonstrating that even leaders can enjoy simple pleasures like a good brew. The honey ale's success led to the release of the recipe, allowing fans to create their own versions at home. Isn't it fascinating how a little creativity in the kitchen can connect a president with the everyday lives of Americans? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Basque is unique. This linguistic enigma, spoken by around 750,000 people in Spain and France, is not linked to any other language family, including the well-known Indo-European languages. Imagine a language that has survived for centuries, with roots so deep that its origin remains a mystery to linguists. Basque is one of Europe's oldest languages and reflects a rich cultural history. Its unique structure and vocabulary make it a delightful challenge for learners and experts alike. While most European languages share common ancestry, Basque proudly wears its individuality, showcasing the diversity of human expression. And did you know that many Basque words have no direct translations in other languages? That's part of what makes Euskara so fascinating. So whether you are exploring the stunning landscapes of the Basque country or diving into its vibrant culture, you'll encounter a language that tells a story like no other. Hard to believe, but McDonald's had its own playing cards. Back in the late 1970s, McDonald's introduced a unique deck of cards that featured food-related themes. Instead of traditional kings and queens, their deck had the queen representing the iconic Big Mac burger and the king symbolizing the classic French fries. This clever twist was a fantastic marketing strategy aimed at engaging customers without directly competing with other brands. By showcasing their signature menu items in a fun and playful way, McDonald's not only captured attention, but also added a memorable experience to visits. Each card boasted bright illustrations and catchy slogans, making the deck collectible for fans of the fast food giant. It's fascinating to think how a fast food chain came up with such a creative twist on a timeless game. Would you collect a set if they brought it back? Is it really true that brain aneurysms can be silent killers? A brain aneurysm is a serious condition that occurs when a blood vessel in the brain bulges out, making it vulnerable to rupture. This eruption can lead to a stroke or even death. But here's the kicker. Many people don't notice any symptoms until disaster strikes. While some might experience warning signs like headaches or changes in vision, these symptoms often go unnoticed or are mistaken for something less serious. Because of this, brain aneurysms frequently evade detection until they show up on medical imaging tests like CT scans or MRIs. For individuals at risk, awareness and early detection are crucial. Knowing the signs could potentially save your life. So how can you stay informed and proactive about your brain health? This might surprise you, a punctuation mark for irony. The percontation point is a fascinating piece of punctuation history, designed to indicate sarcasm or irony. Proposed by printer Henry Denham in the 1580s, this unique mark aimed to provide clarity in written communication, much like how we use emojis today. Imagine reading a sentence and instantly knowing whether it's meant to be taken seriously or with a wink. Although the percontation point never caught on, its creative spirit lives on in our digital age, where emojis and GIFs fill the gaps left by the written word. In a time when expression often gets lost through text, Denham's innovation reminds us that communication is about tone as well as meaning. What if the world embraced more punctuation like this one? The exploration of language continues to evolve, constantly seeking new ways to convey feelings and nuances. This might surprise you. Your tongue has 10,000 taste buds. Did you know that these tiny sensory organs help us enjoy everything from sweet chocolate to tangy lemons? Each taste bud is packed with cells that detect different flavors, including sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. What's even more fascinating is that these taste buds don't last forever. They regenerate every 2 weeks. This means your ability to savor your favorite foods stays sharp throughout your life. So whether you're indulging in a juicy burger or sipping a hot cup of tea, your taste buds are working tirelessly to enhance your experience. Have you ever thought about how crucial they are to enjoying meals? Every bite and sip is a delightful adventure, thanks to the incredible work of these tiny yet powerful organs. How amazing is it that our bodies constantly refresh our taste experience? Hard to believe, but marine animals scrape rocks for food. This fascinating behavior can be seen in species like sea urchins and certain fish, which possess specialized teeth designed for grasping and scraping algae off rocky surfaces. These teeth are not just ordinary. They function like natural tools to help these creatures thrive in their underwater habitats. By adapting to various rock types in their environment, these animals maximize their chances of finding food in different ocean areas. This unique feeding strategy is essential for their survival, as algae provide vital nutrients. Without their scraping abilities, many marine animals would struggle to find enough food, highlighting the incredible link between their anatomy and their ecological needs. So next time you're at the beach, consider the unseen world of these remarkable creatures and how they play a crucial role in their ecosystem. Turns out the truth is that Mexico brews the most beer. The world's largest brewery, owned by Grupo Modelo, calls Zacatecas, Mexico, its home. This massive facility produces an astonishing 24 million hectoliters of beer each year, with a whopping 30% shipped off to thirsty fans around the globe. Imagine the sheer scale of this operation. With 14 production lines humming away, it bottles between 18 and 19 million bottles daily. That's enough to quench the thirst of millions. But this brewery does more than just satisfy beer lovers. It also plays a vital role in the local economy by creating around 3,000 direct and indirect jobs. Workers help turn barley and hops into refreshing brews that are enjoyed far and wide. So next time you raise a glass, consider the vast network of people and processes behind your favorite drink. Guess what really drives ocean floor volcanoes? The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is the longest mountain range in the world, stretching over an astonishing 40,000 miles along the ocean floor. This underwater giant forms a boundary between the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates, playing a crucial role in Earth's geology. Here, magma rises from deep within the Earth, creating new oceanic crust through volcanic activity. This process not only shapes the ocean floor, but also leads to the formation of stunning underwater features like mountains and valleys. Geologists study the ridge to understand plate tectonics and to discover how our planet constantly evolves. Imagine standing at the edge of this massive underwater range, where new land is born every day. How cool is that? By exploring the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, we uncover secrets about the Earth's history and the dynamic forces that continue to shape it. Here's a wild fact about airport codes. Did you know they used to have just 2 letters? That's right. Originally, airport codes were simple 2-letter combinations. But as air travel expanded, it became clear that more unique identifiers were needed to avoid confusion among different airports. So the system evolved, and codes were modified to include an X for older codes, which is why you see labels like LAX for Los Angeles. The X serves as a placeholder, hinting at the earlier days of aviation when fewer airports existed. Each airport code, now consisting of 3 letters, is a unique identifier that helps travelers, airlines, and air traffic control. With thousands of flights globally, these codes keep everything organized and efficient. Next time you board a plane, consider the fascinating history behind the code you see on your ticket. It's a little piece of aviation history soaring with you. Have you ever thought about powering your phone with urine? Believe it or not, human urine contains minerals like potassium and sodium, which can be harnessed to create electricity. This fascinating idea comes from scientists who are exploring ways to use waste products for energy. In fact, around 2.5 cups of urine can provide enough power to charge a smartphone for about 3 hours. While this may sound a bit gross or unappealing, it showcases the incredible potential of nature's resources. Researchers are working on biofuel cells that can convert the chemical energy in urine into electric power. However, it's important to note that using urine as a power source is not practical for everyday phone charging. Still, this innovative approach offers a glimpse into sustainable energy solutions for the future. What other natural resources could we use to power our devices? Is it really true that internet speed can soar? Recently, researchers set a remarkable record by achieving an unbelievable internet speed of 42 terabits per second. To put that into perspective, this mind-boggling speed can download a staggering 50,000 gigabytes in just 1 second. Imagine streaming more than 14 million music songs or downloading over 10,000 high-definition movies in the blink of an eye. This achievement happened during experiments in optical fiber technology, where scientists utilized advanced systems that pushed data through light signals at incredible rates. The implication of such rapid speeds is astounding. Faster internet means smoother streaming, quicker downloads, and improved connectivity for everything from gaming to telecommuting. While this speed might sound unreal, it represents the exciting future of internet technology, paving the way for an ultra-connected world. So, what could we accomplish with the internet running at those lightning-fast speeds? From virtual reality experiences to seamless communication across the globe, the possibilities are endless. Hard to believe, but Phobos may be a giant rubble pile. Mars's largest moon, Phobos, has baffled scientists with its surprisingly low density. In fact, about 25–35% of Phobos's volume could be filled with empty space or porous material. This unusual characteristic suggests that Phobos isn't just a solid, intact moon, like we see with Earth's moon. Instead, researchers propose that it might actually be a rubble pile, meaning it's made up of a collection of rocky materials loosely held together by gravity. This almost chaotic construction raises fascinating questions about the moon's origin and history. Some scientists speculate it could be a remnant of a larger celestial body that broke apart long ago. Understanding Phobos helps us unravel the mysteries of our solar system and how moons form around planets. What else could we discover about this intriguing Martian moon? Most people don't know this about German soldiers. During World War I and World War II, German soldiers faced incredible challenges that shaped their experiences and perspectives. These men were not just fighting for their country, they were caught in a whirlwind of conflict marked by harsh conditions and moral dilemmas. As they endured the stress of combat, many felt immense pressure from their superiors, while also grappling with the realities of war, including loss and camaraderie. The intense environments often forced them to make split-second decisions that could mean life or death. Those who survived returned home, carrying not only physical scars, but also deep psychological wounds, effects that can last a lifetime. Examining their experiences helps us understand the broader human cost of war, reminding us that behind every soldier's uniform is a story of struggle, sacrifice, and sometimes regret. As we reflect on these stories, we must ask ourselves, what can we learn from their experiences to prevent future conflicts? What if I told you yachts can float over a boat? The Yacht Servant is a clever vessel designed to make loading yachts easier. Instead of waiting for conventional ramps, this unique ship partially submerges its hull, transforming into a floating harbor. Imagine a boat that dips itself below the water surface, creating a space where luxury yachts can seamlessly float above it. This innovative design not only saves time, but also enhances safety during the loading process. By allowing yachts to magically glide onto its deck, the Yacht Servant makes it possible for more vessels to load simultaneously without the hassle of docks. It's like having a mobile platform for boats. As the nautical world continues to evolve, designs like the Yacht Servant pave the way for more efficient maritime operations. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can solve practical challenges in such a stunning way? Get ready to explore New York City's millionaires. New York City is not just famous for its towering skyscrapers and bustling streets. It proudly holds the title of having the highest number of millionaires in the world. With an astonishing estimate of 349,000 millionaires calling the Big Apple home, it's a vibrant hub of wealth, ambition, and opportunity. But what draws so many wealthy individuals to this iconic city? The answer lies in its unique blend of industries, including finance, real estate, technology, and entertainment. High-profile events, luxury shopping, and a diverse cultural scene also attract affluent residents and visitors alike. Imagine walking the streets of Manhattan or dining in upscale restaurants, where you might just rub shoulders with some of the world's richest people. This financial powerhouse reflects not only a concentration of wealth, but a lively atmosphere where dreams and opportunities abound. So whether you're chasing your own fortune or simply intrigued, New York City's millionaire scene offers a fascinating glimpse into a world of success and aspiration. Why exactly does the word deadline have a dark history? This term traces back to the grim settings of American Civil War prisons. In those desperate times, a deadline was marked as a line on the ground that prisoners were strictly forbidden to cross. If they ventured too close to this line, they faced the lethal consequences of being shot by guards. This stark reality underscored the harshness of life behind bars during the war, where survival often hinged on obeying commands. Over time, this chilling definition evolved into our modern understanding of a deadline, a specific point in time by which a task must be completed. The journey from a literal line that could mean life or death to a figurative one, symbolizing the pressure of time, reflects not only the history of language, but also the ways in which society adapts words to fit new contexts. Next time you rush to meet a deadline, remember its origin and how it echoed the extreme pressures faced by those in wartime prisons. Prepare to be amazed by subway bird songs. Did you know that some subway stations play artificial bird sounds to brighten up the underground experience? This creative idea aims to make your daily commute a bit more enjoyable, lightening the mood in usually busy and often dusty environments. Imagine stepping off a train and hearing the cheerful chirping of birds instead of the usual hustle and bustle. While the reality of subway life can feel grumpy and overcrowded, these delightful sounds create a sense of relief and connection to nature. Many commuters appreciate this innovative touch, especially during rush hour when stress levels are high. The concept of incorporating natural elements into urban spaces reflects a growing awareness of mental well-being in our fast-paced lives. So next time you hear those cheerful aviary tunes, take a moment to enjoy a touch of nature underground. Isn't that a refreshing twist? Did you know where Kit Kat bars are made? It might surprise you to learn that Kit Kat and Rollo bars are produced all around the world by Nestlé. But there's a twist in the United States. In the US, the beloved Kit Kat bars are manufactured by Hershey's, creating a unique flavor experience for American fans. This division stems from a licensing agreement that kicked off back in the 1980s, allowing Hershey's to create their own version of the iconic chocolate-covered wafer treat. Meanwhile, Nestlé continues to produce the original recipe for Kit Kats in other countries, leading to some variations in taste and texture. This is why you might notice a difference when enjoying a Kit Kat in Europe compared to one in North America. Curious about what makes each version special? It's fascinating how a simple chocolate bar can bring such different experiences to fans around the world. Have you ever wondered why eagles are such amazing hunters? Eagles are truly fascinating creatures, dominating the skies as apex predators. With their incredible strength and sharp talons, they can capture prey that weighs as much as a young deer. Imagine witnessing an eagle swooping down, its keen eyesight spotting movement from high above. In mere seconds, it can accelerate to astonishing speeds, using its powerful wings to maneuver effortlessly. Their hunting techniques are not just about brute strength. Eagles also rely on strategy, often surveying vast areas to locate the best opportunities for a meal. Once they've set their sights on prey, they strike with precision and skill, showcasing a breathtaking display of nature's raw power. Whether soaring gracefully in the sky or executing a daring hunt, eagles embody the spirit of ferocity and beauty found in the wild. Watching them in action truly highlights the marvels of wildlife. Did you know camels can go weeks without water? These incredible animals have evolved some remarkable survival techniques that enable them to thrive in harsh desert climates. Camels can last an amazing 2 weeks without a single drop of water thanks to their unique physiology. They have the ability to conserve water by reducing perspiration and even controlling their body temperature, which helps them stay cool during the intense heat of the day. When they finally get a chance to hydrate, they can gulp down a staggering 150 liters in just one sitting. This means a camel can survive scorching temperatures and long journeys through the desert by storing water efficiently in its body. Their bodies also store fat in their humps, which can be transformed into moisture when digested. This amazing adaptation allows them not only to survive, but to thrive in an environment that would dehydrate most other animals in just a few hours. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips certain creatures with such extraordinary abilities to withstand extreme conditions? You might be shocked to learn that Mars has massive canyons. The Valles Marineris Canyon on Mars is an astounding 2,500 miles long, which is 10 times the length of the Grand Canyon on Earth. This epic canyon showcases the incredible and diverse landscape of Mars, revealing insights about the planet's geological history. Unlike our Grand Canyon, which was shaped primarily by river erosion, Valles Marineris likely formed through a combination of water activity, tectonic movements, and volcanic processes. Imagine standing on the edge of this Martian chasm, peering into a vast, rugged terrain filled with towering cliffs and deep valleys. The sheer scale of this canyon helps scientists understand the climatic shifts Mars has endured over millions of years, hinting at its potential for ancient water flow and even life. What else might we discover about our neighboring planet with features like this? This might surprise you. Underwater lakes exist. These fascinating phenomena, known as brine pools, form when salt deposits dissolve deep in the ocean, creating a super salty solution that is denser than the surrounding seawater. Because of this density, brine pools don't mix with other ocean waters, leading to unique underwater landscapes. These environments can be incredibly hostile to most marine life, often displaying high levels of salinity and toxicity that few organisms can tolerate. However, some specially adapted creatures, like certain types of microbes and extremophils, actually thrive in these salty cradles. Interestingly, scientists have only begun to explore these brine pools and many remain undiscovered. Researchers believe that studying these underwater lakes could offer insights into life in extreme conditions, potentially even helping us understand how life might exist on other planets. What hidden wonders might we uncover in these alien-like realms? Hard to believe, but mansions can cost as little as a sandwich. This eye-popping idea isn't just a fantasy, it represents amazing real estate deals that sometimes pop up. Imagine finding a luxurious mansion priced so low that it seems unbelievable, like just a few dollars. Such deals can occur in unique situations like foreclosure auctions or properties needing extensive repairs. People often hesitate to believe these offers, questioning if they are legitimate. What's intriguing is that these unbelievable bargains can evoke excitement and hope, transforming lives for those who seize the opportunity. However, prospective buyers should always do their homework, ensuring they understand any hidden costs or necessary renovations. After all, if a dream home is being sold at a significantly lowered price, there might be reasons behind it. Who wouldn't be tempted by the idea of living large for less? Can you imagine that eerie coincidence in history? In 1930, a remarkable event unfolded in Monza, Italy, when King Umberto III dined at a local restaurant and stumbled upon his uncanny look-alike, the restaurant owner. Not only did they share a striking resemblance, but they were also both born on the same day and in the same town. To add to the bizarre connection, both men had wives named Margarita. This astonishing meeting felt like something out of a tale. However, the story took a dark turn when, shockingly, the day after this fateful encounter, both the king and the owner were assassinated in separate incidents. Can you imagine the people of Monza grappling with the strange twist of fate that surrounded these two men? Their lives, so intertwined by coincidence, ended abruptly in tragedy, leaving behind a puzzling mystery that still captures the imagination today. Hard to believe, but curry is a British import in Japan. When curry first made its way to Japan in the late 19th century, it arrived as a curiosity rather than the vibrant Indian dish we know today. British sailors who enjoyed curry while at sea helped spread this flavorful dish to the Japanese. At that time, it was seen as a British culinary creation rather than an Indian classic, largely because of the British influence during the Meiji era. People in Japan began to embrace curry, adapting it to their own tastes. This included adding local ingredients like potatoes, carrots, and onions, making it a unique dish that became a staple in Japanese cuisine over time. Today, Japanese curry has a milder and sweeter flavor profile compared to its Indian counterpart, often served with rice or in katsu curry with fried cutlets. Isn't it fascinating how food can travel and evolve across cultures? You might be shocked to learn that rivers can vanish. The Okavango River in Botswana is a fascinating example of this phenomenon. Unlike most rivers that flow into oceans or seas, the Okavango takes a unique path. As it travels across the landscape, it spreads out and creates a stunning inland delta, which is a lush area filled with lush vegetation and diverse wildlife. This delta is home to numerous animal species, including elephants, hippos, and various birds, making it a vital ecosystem. The river's journey ends in the Kalahari Desert, where it disappears into the sand, providing a rare oasis in this arid region. This distinct feature not only showcases nature's creativity, but also draws visitors from around the world who want to experience the beauty and biodiversity of the Okavango Delta. Isn't it amazing how some rivers can defy the norm? What if I told you about digital detox retreats? These luxurious getaways have exploded in popularity among wealthy individuals seeking a break from constant connectivity. At these retreats, guests immerse themselves in nature while enjoying a technology-free environment, which helps them unwind and recharge. Unlike most of us, who face unplanned digital detoxes when the internet goes down, these retreats offer a curated experience complete with wellness activities like yoga, meditation, and organic meals. Participants often report feeling lighter and more present after their stay as they reconnect with themselves and the world around them without the distractions of smartphones or social media. However, is seeking such a lavish escape the only way to enjoy peace from technology? Many people are finding small ways to disconnect at home, like setting aside specific hours for device-free time. Perhaps we can all learn from the retreat experience regardless of our budgets. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Stallone wrote Rocky fast. In just 3 days, filmmaker Sylvester Stallone crafted the iconic script for what would become a legendary boxing film. Watching a thrilling boxing match inspired him while he was facing the tough reality of homelessness. Can you imagine writing a script that would change your life in only 72 hours? Despite studio executives wanting to cast a famous actor, Stallone bravely insisted on playing the lead role himself, even if it meant working with a smaller budget. His determination paid off when Rocky became a massive hit, earning attention and accolades around the world. Stallone's loyalty shone through even further when he spent $5,000 to buy back his beloved dog, Buckus, who appeared in the film. This heartwarming story is not just about boxing, it's about perseverance, love, and believing in your dreams against all odds. What if I told you Tiger Woods made history? In 1997, at just 21 years old, Woods shocked the golf world by winning the Masters tournament, becoming the youngest champion to ever take home that prestigious green jacket. This was just the beginning of an extraordinary career. Between 2000 and 2001, Woods accomplished what many thought was impossible. He won 4 consecutive Grand Slam tournaments, a remarkable achievement that became famously known as the Tiger Slam. This incredible feat showcased not only his skill and determination, but also his ability to perform under immense pressure. Woods' dominance on the golf course transformed the sport, drawing in millions of fans and inspiring future generations of players. His achievements have left a lasting legacy, making him one of the most iconic athletes in sports history. Can you imagine the energy on those final holes as he made history?